friends, I am Alok Shukla and now I am going to teach you the moments, the lesson name A House is Not a Home. This is the story of a young boy who is suffering isolated and loneliness at his home. The reason is given here. This story reflects the challenges of being a teenager and the problems of growing up. How does the author overcome his problem? How does a author overcome his problem? The writer is saying that my first year of high school felt awkward after leaving junior high at the head of my class with all the seniority the upper grade level could afford me. Now the writer has been admitted in the upper grade class. It felt strange starting over as a freshman. The writer considers himself as a freshman and so he is facing some discomfort in his study. The school was twice as big as my old school, the new school, where the writer has gotten admitted. The writer felt it very weak, and to make matters worse, my closest friends were sent to a different high school. I felt very isolated. The writer is saying that his closest friends were reading in a different school, so the writer is not setting himself properly because he is feeling isolated there in the school. You can say that the writer is missing his friends who is not with him in new school. Okay, the next paragraph is I missed my old teachers so much that I would go back and visit them. The writer is seeking his old teachers. They would encourage me to get involved in school. They would encourage to involve the school. The teachers who are the old teachers always encourage, motivate the writer to participate in activities of the school so that he could meet new people. In this way, he can come with contact with new people and he can know new things. They told me that in time I would adjust and probably end up loving my new school more than I had my old one. The writer is saying probably he was adjusting there and end up loving my new school. And this is why he is unable to love his new school. They made me promise that when that happened, I would still come by and visit them from time to time. The teachers made me understand. They reconcile me that I should live there and our teachers will come time to time to visit and motivate me. I understand the psychology in what they were saying, but I took some comfort in this nonethelessness. The writer is saying that he is completely understanding why his teachers are saying so, but he this type of statement was enough to console him in this loneliness. Next paragraph is one Sunday afternoon, not long after I had started high school. He is saying that he has started high school. He was sitting at home at our dining room table doing homework. It was a cold and windy fall day, and we had a fire going in our fireplace. He is describing his situations around him on Sunday when he has started high school. when he has started high school. After that, one Sunday afternoon, he is describing at home. He was sitting at dining table room doing homework. It was a cold and windy fall day, and he had a fire going in his fireplace. There is a fireplace to avoid windy air out of the room and to make the room warm. As usual, my red tabby cat was lying on top of all my papers. The writer is saying that keeping the room warm, he is mentioning to a cat, a red tabby cat that was lying on the top of all papers and leisurely lying, purring loudly and occasionally sweating at my pen for entertainment's sake. And this cat is in the mood of entertainment with the writer and making mischiefs with writers. She was never far from me. The writer is saying that this red big cat, which was very lovely to the writer, is never away from the writer. He loves very much to his tabby cat. She was never far from me. The writer is saying the tabby cat is always with the writer. I had rescued her when she was a kitten, and somehow she knew that I was the one responsible for giving her the good life. She was never far from me. The writer is saying this cat was never far from me, and he is rescuing, he is keeping this cat with him from when the cat was a kitten. A very young cat is known as the kitten, and somehow she knew that I was the one responsible for giving her the good name. And the writer also gave a nickname to the cat. My mother kept stoking the fire to keep the house nice and warm. The writer is saying about his mother, who is keen stoking the fire, keep herself engaged with the fire in fireplace to keep the house nice and warm, because the season is the season is very cold and airs are windy. Suddenly I smelled something strange. He smelled something strange, and then he noticed it. Smoke pouring in through the seams of the ceiling. He saw smoke pouring in through the seams of the ceiling. The smoke began to fill the room so quickly. The smoke began to fill the room so quickly that we could barely see, groping groping our way to the front door. Suddenly, the writer saw a smoke spreading in the room, and they had got no chance to understand or to know that why these are happening. This here the story get a very U-turn. You will see. By the time we made our way outside, he is saying at once when we saw this, we decided to go out to know what is really going on and to make themselves safe. The whole roof was engulfed in flames. The writer is saying the roof was engulfed in flame and it was spreading quickly. He saw the roof was full covered with flames and smoke, and the flame and smoke were spreading quickly. I ran to the neighbors to call the fire department. At that time, at once the writer decided to contact with the fire department. In this respect, he just went to the neighbors to call the fire department. While I watched my mother run back into the house, When he saw his mother run back into the house, my mother then ran out of the house carrying a small metal box. His mother ran out of the house, come out from the house carrying a small metal box, a very useful thing for herself, full of important documents. In box there are some important documents. She dropped the case on the lawn and she keeping the case on the lawn in a crazed state, she backed into the house. She backed in the house. I knew what she was after. I knew. The writer is saying that when her mother came out from the house carrying a case in her hand, carrying some important documents, he can understand what she was after, what she was looking for. My father has died when I was young. The writer is saying that his father, he is orphan, and in a very young time his father was died, and I was certain that she was not going to let his pictures and letters go up in flames. So the mother is seeking the memories of his father, like pictures and letters and some other things, and she doesn't want to let them burn in the flames. This is very good things which she is doing. They were the only things. They were the only things uh, that she had to remember him by. But with sign, these small signs and things, the mother used to remember my dead father, and so she is very fond of these things. Still, I screamed at her, Mom, no. The writer doesn't want that his mother should take a risk for such type of things. He cried, Ma'am, no. I was out to run after her. He also want to chase her and make her stop, but when I felt a large hand hold me back, and when I felt the writer is feeling a large hand hold back, someone hold the writer back and make him stop to do so. It was a fireman who made the writer stop. It was a fireman. I hadn't even noticed that the street had already filled with fire trucks. I was trying to free myself from his grasp, and the street was filled with fire trucks. So many fire trucks had arrived to control the flame and fire that was spreading in my house. So the writer was trying to free himself from the grasp, yelling, and he's crying very loudly. You don't understand, my mother is there. And the writer wanted to convince the fireman that his mother was in the house, so let him go there. But the fireman has grasped very tightly to the writer, and he is unable to move or go at that place. He held on to me while other firefighters ran into the house. He knew that I wasn't acting very logically, and that if he were to let go, I would run. He was right. He held me. Another firefighter ran into the house. In this way, another firefighter ran into the house. He knew that I was not acting very logically. He knew that I was an innocent child, innocent young boy, and not acting accordingly, and that if he were to let go, I would run. He was right. It's all right. They all get hurt, he said. The trying to make me understand the fireman, saying that some fireman has entered in the house and they will make him safe. You need not worry about your mom, about your mother. He wrapped a blanket around me. He gave a blanket and made me safe under the blanket and sat me down in our car and sat me down in our car. Soon after that, a fireman emerged from our house with my mom in tow. My mom in tow. Okay, that's